Good evening. My name is John. I'm not an actor, but I am the husband of the Mary Pat Davis, the actress, the singer, studio director, and teacher. So, not being an actor, though, I do know how to read, so I was informed that I'd be reading these introductions to you. So, anyways, to start off, let's see. So, Mary Pat's saying that we have an interesting and fun selection of scenes and monologues from well-known and award-winning films, television series, and plays. Our actors range from teens to adults, and from beginners to professionals. I'd like to take a minute now and ask everyone to please turn off or silence your phones, and then we'll start the show. So, anyway,
there will be serious consequences.
That's right. We'll give you really dirty ones too. Okay, to start the show, our first scene is from the award-winning movie When Harry Met Sally. Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. This is Harry and Sally's first meeting, and it doesn't go so well. Please welcome Anthony Contreras and Brianne De Leon, When Harry Met Sally.
Shell, Gordon.
Shell? Sheldon. You did not have great sex with Sheldon.
I did too.
No, you didn't. Sheldon can do your income taxes. If you need a root canal, Sheldon is your man. But humping and pumping is not Sheldon's strong suit. It's in the name. Do it to me, Sheldon. You're an animal, Sheldon. Ride me, big Sheldon. It just doesn't work. So why'd you break up with him?
How do you know we broke up?
Well, if you didn't break up with him, you wouldn't be here with me. You'd be up with Sheldon, the Wonder Schlong.
First of all, I'm not with you, and second of all, it is none of your business why we broke up.
You're right. I don't want to know.
Okay, well, if you must know, it was because he was very jealous, and I had these days of the week underpants.
I'm sorry, we need a judge's ruling on this. Days of the week underpants?
Yes, they had the days of the week on them, and I thought they were sort of funny. And then one day Sheldon says to me, "You never wear Sunday." And then he started getting suspicious and started asking me, "Where have you left Sunday? Where is Sunday?" And I told him, and he didn't believe me.
Why?
Because they don't make Sunday.
Why?
Because of God. What, do I have something on my face?
You're a very attractive person.
Thank you.
Amanda never said you were so attractive.
Well, maybe she doesn't think I'm attractive.
Well, I don't think it's a matter of opinion. Empirically, you are attractive.
Harry, Amanda's my friend.
So?
So you're going with her.
So?
So you're coming on to me.
What? No, I wasn't. What? Can't a man say a woman is attractive without it being a come-on? All right, let's just say for the sake of argument that it was a come-on. What do you want me to do? Take it back? I take it back. I take it back.
You can't take it back.
Why not?
Because it's already out there.
Jeez, what are we gonna do? Call the cops? It's already out there.
Just let it lie, okay?
Great! Let it lie! That's what I always say. That's my policy. Let it lie. Want to spend the night at a motel? See what I did there? I didn't let it lie. I said I would and I didn't.
Harry!
I went the other way.
Harry!
What?
We are just going to be friends, okay?
Great! That's awesome. Great. You realize, of course, that we can never be friends.
Why not?
Well, what I'm saying is, and this is not a come on in any way, shape, or form, is that men and women can't be friends because the sex part always gets in the way.
That is not true. I have a number of men friends and there is no sex involved.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You only think you do.
So you're telling me I'm having sex with these men without my knowledge?
No, what I'm saying is they all want to have sex with you.
They do not.
Do too.
They do not.
Do too.
How do you know?
Because no man can be friends with a woman he finds attractive. He always wants to have sex with her.
So, a man can be friends with a woman he finds unattractive.
Nah, you pretty much want to nail him too.
What if they don't want to have sex with you?
Well, it doesn't matter because the sex thing is already out there and so the friendship is ultimately doomed. And, well, that's the end of the story.
Well, I guess we're not going to be friends then.
Guess not.
The chair stay.
Yeah.
Okay, next, from the play Love Always. This scene shows a once happy couple meeting for one last argument. To play the couple, Stephanie and Arthur, please welcome Dorothy Seeger Morgan and Chuck Redmond.
Oh, Chuck. Go, Chuck. Hello.
Huh.
I said hello.
I said, huh.
How'd you like a breadstick up your nose?
How'd you like some vinegar in your eye?
How'd you like a face full of cheese?
Drop dead.
Same to you.
All right, Arthur. Enough with the pleasantries. I came here to have lunch with you because after what happened last night, I did a lot of thinking, and I called my lawyer this morning, so you better call yours. I hate your guts. I want a divorce.
Got it. Now let's order.
Dante,
Don't you ever call the waiter in my presence. If you don't feel feminine enough when you're with me, fake it. Dante, in the 10 years that you've been our waiter, how come you never learned that you don't come until the man calls?
Dante, he's a little nervous about his masculinity.
I'm not nervous about my masculinity, pal. I'm nervous about yours. 2 martinis.
You know I don't like martinis.
They're for me.
Double bourbon. Double bourbon, straight up.
You drink like a truck driver.
Stick a piece of fruit in it, Dante. It'll make the sissy feel better.
I'm a sissy. You're a sissy.
I thought I was a truck driver.
You're a sissy truck driver.
You're stupid.
You're obnoxious.
I'm not afraid of you in the least. In fact, I find you rather amusing in a pathetic, weak sort of way. You are more than a sissy. You're a sissy fairy worm.
I don't scare you, huh?
No,
I don't scare you?
no.
Oh, 2 for flinching.
Oh my, that was scary. Oh, you know, I'll bet you could beat up any woman in this restaurant.
I'm leaving. I got better things to do at the office.
You know, when I came here to have lunch with you, I wanted to talk about a fair divorce settlement because I don't believe in alimony. But after the way you've behaved tonight, I don't want a settlement. I want it all. Then, without your precious business to make you feel like a man, your ego will disappear, and so will your biannual sex drive. So, then you'll gradually disappear into a formless jelly fungus that lives under a rock. I'm mad at you, Artie. You hurt my feelings.
Look, I didn't want to be that hard on you, but that's what a fight is. You try to hurt the other person. I mean, we didn't come here to have a good time. You brought it on. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. If by some chance you happen to meet another guy and you manage to talk him into marrying you, take a course on how to be a woman, preferably from my mother. Because she knows what a woman is. At 6 o'clock, she gets up, scrubs the floors, washes dishes, waxes the furniture, bakes her own bread, irons my father's shirts, and then brings him breakfast in bed. Now that is a woman.
Here, here.
And let me tell you, they don't make them like that.
Thank God! Now, let me tell you what my idea of a man is. A real man lives only for one thing: to try to make up to me for all the injustices done to women since the beginning of time. He loves all women, And he secretly wishes he was one. So goodbye, Arthur.
Hey, where do you think you're... Listen, no woman walks out on me.
Really? This woman does.
Pretty good.
Okay, in the timeless, beloved television show Gilmore Girls, this scene is where young Rory shares the experience of her first kiss with her best friend, Lane. Here they play Rory and Lane. Here to play Rory and Lane are Jilly Muley and Riley Shin. Gilmore Girls.
Wait, what's wrong? I got kissed. And I shoplifted.
Are you serious? Who kissed you?
Dean.
The new kid?
Yes.
You got the new kid? Oh my god.
It happened so fast, I was just standing there.
Where?
Ducey's Market.
He kissed you in the market?
On aisle 3.
By the best spray?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good aisle.
What defines a good aisle?
Well, I'm going to get kissed by the new kid is a good aisle.
Oh my god, I can't breathe.
Okay, just sit down.
No, I can't sit down to... Oh god, kiss me.
So, tell me everything.
So, I walk into the market and he offers me a soda, and he puts them both behind his back and asks me to choose one. And then he kisses me.
I'm so jealous. That's it. I've got to get some dumb ugly friends.
I have to go tell my mom.
Call you later? Okay. What's wrong?
I can't.
You can't leave? It's sing your favorite hymn night at the Kim house. Make a run for it.
My mom doesn't know about Dean.
So tell her.
The last time the subject of boys came up, it got very ugly.
Yeah, but that was different. She thought you were going to quit school over a guy.
Yeah. Over Dean.
Okay, but she doesn't need to know that it was him specifically.
She'll know.
How?
She's Lorelai. She'll know. What do I do?
Well, maybe she'll be more open to the concept now that you're in school and doing so well and everything.
Maybe.
Try it.
Okay. Gotta go.
Hey! Was it great?
It was perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think they're plotting against us. Okay. Next up, we have Ricky Congello, who co-wrote an original monologue called I Want to Be Alone. In it, Ricky tells his friend Brent the real reason he couldn't make his Jenga party. And I must be getting old, but what is a Jenga party? Anybody know?
Jenga?
Yeah.
It's where the wooden tiles, you pull them out, everybody keeps
Oh,
pulling them out
those?
till it...
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
That's Jenga.
I'm sitting here reading this, it's like, what's a Jenga party? Okay. Alrighty.
Did you
So,
say gender or Jenga?
Jenga, J-E-N-G.
Yeah, Jenga.
Okay.
Alcohol helps.
Okay, I'll remember that. Okay, and the scene is called I Want to Be Alone. Ricky?
Look, Brent, I have to come clean about something. My grandmother did not die last Saturday. I just didn't want to come to your Jenga party. And so I came up with an excuse that my grandmother passed on to the next world, even though she is very much alive. Like baked me cookies last Sunday alive. And Brent, I probably didn't have to send you a picture of me posing in front of a random casket. and it was very difficult to find one. Don't ask. But there's something you gotta know about me, Brent. I am possessed by a demon. I know it sounds crazy, but I sold my soul at the crossroads between the Walmart and the Jimmy John's because I wanted musical talent. And Pahuzu Megaloth, the demon, helped me. But then I realized he really didn't help me because I had the talent in me all along, Brent. And I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna show you why I didn't come to your shitty Jenga party. And I'm gonna do it without Pahuzu Megaloth's help. I'm gonna do it the way that we've always communicated. Do this, man. I wanted to find you, but you weren't there. Instead, you were running circles in my head. So where are you? And where was I? I am so apologetic. So I'll tell you why I didn't see you tonight. Pahuzu Megaloth, Lord of Darkness, as above, so below. I think I'm actually gonna need your help. So just help me not sound like shit, just this once. But then, totally fuck you. Okay? Yeah. Alright, thanks. Anyway, Brent, as I was saying, the reason that I didn't come to your Jenga party is because it's funny, you usually have Some days I'd rather be alone. Some days I'm hopeless, are you there? I need to hear you on the phone. La 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 la, I wanna be alone. La 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 la, I wanna be alone. I think I am an introvert. Then I go extrovert and quickly realize I need to revert. La 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 la, I wanna be alone. La 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 la, I wanna be a la 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 la. I wanna be alone, la 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 la. I wanna be alone, la 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 la. I wanna be alone, la 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 la. I wanna be alone. I don't despise you, Brent. I just wanna be alone for a weekend or maybe a year. My phone under my bed. If someone comes knock on my door, will you please tell them that I'm dead? La 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 la, please tell them that I'm dead. La 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 la, no, don't say that I'm dead. La 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 la, hey, what if I pretend? La 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 la, no, don't do that. I'm not losing my mind. I watched reruns of Lost until midnight, and I'm okay. here, you're here, you're here, you're here, you're here, you're here, you're gone. Now you're here, I can't get rid of you because you're here, you're here, you're here.
Thank you, Ricky. Next we have a Neil Simon comedy. A young woman confronts her neighbor about his creepy behavior. Please welcome Shaughnessy Madrigal. It's called The Star-Spangled Girl.
Excuse me. Mr. Cornell, I have tried to be neighborly, I have tried to be friendly, and I have tried to be cordial. I don't know what it is that you are trying to bake. Now that first night, I was appreciative that you helped me carry my trunk up the stairs. The fact that it slipped and fell 5 flights and smashed into pieces was not your fault. I didn't even mind that personal message you painted on the stairs. I mean, I thought it was crazy, but I suppose sort of sweet. However, things have now gone too far. I cannot accept gifts from a man I hardly know, especially canned goods. And I read your little note. I can guess the gist of it even though I don't speak Italian. This has got to stop, Mr. Cornell. I can do very well without you leaving little chocolate almond Hershey bars in my mailbox. They melted yesterday, and now I got 3 gooey letters from home with nuts in them. And I can do without you sneaking into my apartment after I go to work and painting my balcony without telling me about it. I stepped out there yesterday, and my slippers are still glued to the damn floor. And I can do without you tying big bottles of eau de cologne to my cat's tail. The poor thing kept swishing it around yesterday, nearly beat herself to death with it. And most of all, I can certainly do without you watching me get on the bus every day through that high-powered telescope. You got me so nervous the other day, I got on the wrong bus. In short, Mr. Cornell, and I don't want to have to say this again, leave me alone!
Okay, next we have from the award-winning film A Few Good Men. 2 lawyers argue about their next move in an important legal case. Please welcome Remy Savarani and Jessica Knight. A Few Good Men.
Are you drunk?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll put on a pot of coffee. We got a long night's work ahead.
Just gonna make coffee. That's great. That Donnie wasn't in his room. That was an important piece of information, don't you think?
Danny, it was a setback, and I'm sorry, but we fixed it, and we move on to Markinson.
Markinson's dead. It's not like he hung himself. This guy got into a uniform, shot himself in the mouth.
But we still think we can win.
Maybe you should drink a little.
Look, we're going to Randolph in the morning, and we'll ask for a continuance of 24 hours.
Why would we want to do that?
To subpoena Colonel Jessup.
What?
Just listen for a second.
No.
Just hear me out.
No, I won't listen and I won't hear you out. Donnie needed a trial lawyer today.
You're chicken shit. You're going to use what happened today as an excuse to give up.
It's over.
Why did you ask Jessup for the transfer order?
What?
In Cuba, why did you ask Jessup for the transfer order?
Why does it matter?
Why?
I wanted the transfer order.
Bullshit. You could run it by calling any one of dozens of departments in the Pentagon. You didn't want the transfer order. You wanted to see Jessup's reaction when you asked for the transfer order. You had an instinct, and it was confirmed by Markinson. Now, damn it, let's put Jessup on the stand and let's end this thing.
And what possibly good could come from putting Jessup on the stand?
He told Kendrick to order the code red.
He did! That's great! And of course you have proof of that. Oh wait, I forgot. You were sick the day they taught law at law school.
You put him on the stand and you get it from him.
We get it from him. Yeah, we get it from him.
Yeah.
Okay, in this monologue from the Oscar-winning film Good Will Hunting, therapist Sean McGuire talks to Will about relationships and love. Playing the therapist, please welcome Anthony Contreras, Good Will Hunting.
You know, my wife used to fart when she was nervous. She had all sorts of wonderful little idiosyncrasies. She used to fart in her sleep. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up, and then she woke up and was like, "Was that you?" I told her, "Yeah," because I didn't have the heart to tell her that she woke herself up. Oh, Christ. You know, Will, she's been dead for 2 years now, and that's the shit I remember. Wonderful stuff, you know? Little things like that. Yeah. Yeah, those are the things I miss the most, those little idiosyncrasies that only I knew about. That's what made her my wife. Boy, she had the goods on me too, man. She knew all my little picadillos. You know, people call those things imperfections, but they're not. No, that's the good stuff. And we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds. I got news for you, sport. You're not perfect. And let me save you the suspense. This girl you met, she isn't perfect either. Question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That's the whole deal. That's what intimacy is all about. Now, you can know everything in the world of sport, but the only way you're finding out about that one is by giving it a shot. You're certainly not going to learn anything from an old fucker like me. And even if I did know anything, I wouldn't tell a pissant like you. Time's up, Chief.
Next we have the timeless, sometimes philosophical, and always humorous Charles Schulz comic strip Peanuts. Charlie Brown is only about 8 years old, but in this monologue he's talking about loneliness and the cute little red-headed girl he has a crush on. Here is Chuck Redmond. That's a good name for him. Chuck Redmond playing Charlie Brown.
I guess lunchtime is just about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here alone. Of course, sometimes mornings are not too pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's the nights. Lying there thinking about all the stupid things I did during the day. All those hours in between when I did all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. You know, some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And if you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a nice job painting all these benches. There's that cute little red-headed girl sitting over there eating your lunch. I wonder what she would do if I went over there and asked her if I could sit down and eat lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on the face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty spot right next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't just go over and sit there. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. Oh, I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she would never even think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I don't ever remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is there any reason in the world why she shouldn't look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small that she can't spare one little moment? She's looking at me! She's looking at me!
That reminds me of the first time I saw my red-headed girl. I was only 46 then. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I'm still in. Okay, in this scene from the contemporary streaming series Hacks, a young LA comedy writer meets a legendary stand-up Las Vegas headliner for an interview that results in a comedic sparring match. Please welcome Brianne G. De Leon and Dorothy Seeger Morgan in Hacks.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ava. It's nice to meet you.
Sit, please.
So I've actually never been to Vegas. Do you ever get used to the heat?
Yes. So, why are you here?
Oh, well, it would obviously be an honor to work with someone like you who's been working so, successfully for so long. I mean, you're a legend.
So you're a fan?
Of course! Would I be here if I wasn't?
Name a favorite joke of mine. Or of yours, of mine.
Well, that's so hard.
It shouldn't be. I've written over 30,000 of them. Just pick one.
Well, your TV show probably has to be my favorite thing you've ever done.
My TV show from 1973. You've seen it?
I've seen clips.
Clips. Wonderful.
So, obviously I'm not a stand-up. I actually came up on Twitter.
I wouldn't admit that.
But a lot of the actors on the show I was working on were stand-up, so I have a good amount of experience writing.
Oh, I'm going to stop you right there. I do not work with writers.
You don't? Because I got a call this morning saying you wanted to meet.
Jimmy sent you against my wishes.
Oh, I'm gonna kill him.
No, I'm gonna kill him. But feel free to kick the corpse.
Well, this sucks.
Yeah, sucks. But at least you didn't spend too much time researching me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did I do something to offend you?
Other than walking those chimney sweep boots on my silk rug, no.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was a shoes-off situation.
Well, it's shoe dependent. Thank you for your time. Good luck with your career, honey.
Fucking bitch.
Do you have something to say?
Yeah, you've just been pretty rude and I dropped everything to come here.
So, Christ, you want a gold star for showing up?
Kinda, yeah, because you're right. Oh, you caught me. I'm not a fan of yours. Oh, this is all just a little annoying because I flew here all the way on Spirit fucking Airlines even though I didn't want this job in the first place. I mean, the last thing on earth I want to do is move to the desert to write lame jokes for an old hack.
I think it's time you leave. Should I show you to the door, or would you prefer to go back up the chimney?
Oh, don't worry, I can show myself out. So cool they let you move into this cheesecake factory.
Oh, is that where you wait tables? Seems like a better fit.
Yeah, I agree, you classist monster. I'd rather be slinging bang-bang chicken and shrimp all day than work here. I mean, gosh, 12 tassels on one couch. Even Liberace would think it's a bit much.
Well, you're incorrect. He loved that couch. In fact, he did poppers on it in '85.
Is that a brag?
It's a fact.
Cool. Glad that Liberace's butthole was nice and loose in your house. Maybe you should have joined him since yours is obviously tight as fuck. Oh, before I leave, did you want to inspect my bag or pee in a cup, or is that just a beloved family tradition? Oh no, you know what I'll do? I'll leave a stool sample on your lawn.
Why are you really here?
What?
If you're so in demand, why are you meeting with me? They don't send it girls to the desert.
Because I can't get another job, okay? I tweeted a joke about that closeted senator who's sending his son to conversion therapy camp or whatever. And everyone freaked out, and some asshole dug up some other stupid shit I said when I was like 20. And I lost my deal, and now no one will hire me, including you apparently. So my life is pretty much over.
Huh, your life is ruined, please. That's like a Tuesday for me. Besides, you are just a writer. Nobody cares?
Actually, they really do care. It's been a huge fucking problem for me.
So, what was it? This joke that supposedly ruined your life, I must hear it.
Senator Rogers is upset because he found out his kid's gay. Apparently, he heard it from the guy he was sucking off in the Senate cloakroom. Oh, I don't even make jokes like that. I was just trying to call him out for being a hypocrite. Ugh. He was the one who was caught with a male escort anyways. Doesn't help that it was a slow news day, but I guess I crossed the line or whatever.
Oh, honey, there is no line. It's just not funny. You should be blacklisted for how bad that joke is.
Cool, thanks. Kinda getting why your husband left you for your own sister. Bye-bye.
The play The Dining Room was nominated for both the Pulitzer Prize for Drama, that's okay, and the Drama Desk Award, and was written by the well-known playwright A.R. Gurney. In this scene, two teenagers take advantage of no parents being home and decide to have a drink. Jilly Muley and Riley Shin are the two teenagers. The Dining Room.
Mom? Mom? Is anybody home? Mom? See? Nobody's home, I told you.
Where is she?
She works at a boutique 4 days a week. And my father's away on business in Atlanta. Or Denver, or somewhere. Anyway, come on. I'll show you where they keep the liquor.
My mom's always there when I get home from school.
Bummer.
And if she isn't, my grandma's there.
Yeah, the liquor's in the pantry here.
Whoa. Hey, neato.
What?
This room.
That's our dining room.
I know, but it's viciously nice.
Okay, which do you want, gin or vodka?
You decide.
Well, there's more gin, so less chance they'll notice.
Gin then.
But the reason there's more gin is because I put water in it last week.
Vodka then.
I'll tell you what, we'll mix a little bit of both.
Okay. Do you get to use this room?
Oh, sure.
Special occasions, huh? When the relatives come to visit?
Yeah, every night.
Every night?
At least every night they're both home.
Really?
Oh, sure. My father insists that we all sit in the dining room at 7 o'clock. Here, gin and vodka. The boys are bringing father.
It must be nice eating in here.
Oh, yeah, you sure bet. We have to lug things out and lug things back. And nobody can begin until everything's cold, and we're supposed to carry on a decent conversation, and it sucks. If you want to know, it sucks out loud.
We eat in the kitchen.
Do you watch TV while you eat?
We used to. We used to put on the local news and weather.
That's something. At least you don't have to talk.
But now we can't anymore. My mom read in the family circle that TV's bad at dinners. So now we turn on the stereo and listen to semi-classical music.
Yeah, my parents said they tried eating in the kitchen when I went to boarding school, but when I got kicked out, they moved back in here. It's supposed to give me some sense of stability or something.
Do you think it does?
Shit, no. It just makes me nervous. They take the phone off the hook so nobody can call, and then when my brother gets itchy about his homework, oh, and when my sister had anorexia, she just had to sit there and watch. My parents spend most of the meal bitching, and the whole thing bites Ellen. It bites the big one. Want another?
No thanks.
I do. You call the boys and tell them it's clear.
Sarah,
What?
what if when the boys come over, we have our drinks in here?
In the dining room?
I mean, wouldn't it be cool drinking gin and vodka over this huge table?
Having boys in the dining room, Jisun, you really are a wimp sometimes.
Sarah,
What?
I'm starting to not feel so good.
What do you mean you don't feel so good?
My stomach hurts and my head feels really funny.
Gosh, no, you can't be getting sick now. The boys are coming. Helen,
Sarah.
Stop. Helen, you're fine.
No,
You're
I
sick.
don't-
You're fine.
I'm gonna be
stop,
sick.
Stop. Oh, Helen, wait. I think I'm gonna be sick.
John?
Thanks, Dad.
Lovers and Other Strangers was both a successful Broadway play and a hit film. In this scene, Mike is having a complete meltdown over his upcoming marriage, and he arrives at his fiance's apartment in the middle of the night. Here is Ricky Congello and Jessica Knight in Lovers and Other Strangers.
Susan? Susan, open the door! Open the door, Susan! Who's in there? Susan!
Who is it?
Who is it? It's me!
Oh, just a second.
What are you doing? Who's in there? Who's in there, Susan? Open up!
All right.
Who's in there? What are you doing?
Nobody's here.
Then what were you doing?
I was taking the curler out of my hair.
Why? Who's coming, huh?
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Who do you think would be
tell me who would be coming at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What?
I'll tell you what. A friend of mine caught his girlfriend with some guy in the backseat of a car 2 days before the wedding. You know what he did? He just left quietly and made out as if nothing had happened. The wedding went on, only he never showed up.
I was sleeping. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll come back when you're up.
I'm up. Now what's the matter?
Nothing. I was just passing by. I thought I'd say hello.
At 4 o'clock in the morning? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel like talking, that's all.
All right, I'll put out a pot of coffee.
No, that's all right. I'll see you later.
I thought you said you wanted to talk.
We already talked. What do you expect me to do? Carry on a long conversation at 4 o'clock in the morning? I can't keep these hours. I gotta go to work soon. I'm not getting married. I said I'm not getting married. I told you this would happen. I told you I wasn't ready. Do you remember? I said, Susan, if I ask you to marry me, can I take it back if I want to? And you said I could, didn't you? There's just 4 days left. There's only 4 days, and I can't go any further. No sir. No ma'am. I can't do it. No chance. No siree. No. That's it. I can't do it. Please don't make me marry you. I know that this wedding is costing our parents a lot of money, but I will pay back every penny of it. Oh, please stop looking at me like that. You shouldn't take it personally. It's nothing against you. It's the times we live in. India's overpopulated. We'll all be sterilized soon. The suicide rate is up. The air is polluted. Is that the kind of world that you want to get married in? Is it, Susan? Is it? I mean, you knew I was a confirmed bachelor, but you decided to marry me, and that was it. Well, who do you think you are? Playing God with another person's life. I have no sympathy for you, so get off my back! Okay. All right, Susan. I'm gonna put my cards on the table. I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. You're just not my dream girl. I just don't get nervous when I'm with you. You're too vulnerable. You're too human. There's too many problems. And Susan, there is something about you that really bothers me. Maybe it wouldn't be important to another guy, but I think about it a lot. You have very thin arms. And so, I don't think I can be faithful. I want to be faithful, but I don't think I could. Ever since we got engaged, I walk down the street and I want to grab every ass I see. That's not normal, is it? If you were my dream girl, then I wouldn't give another woman another second thought. I would just, don't you understand? I need someone more perfect, and then I wouldn't have to take so much work to love and be faithful. I could just show up. Look, you'll get over me. After a while, you'll find another boy. Just promise me that you won't sleep with anyone until you get married. Will you promise me that, Susan? Will you? That's it. It's all over. Goodbye!
Did you and your father pick up the tuxedos today?
Yeah?
Did you pick up the cufflinks for the ushers?
Yeah?
Just wait till you see the salvo we got from Tom and Betty. It's from Tiffany's.
You know, my mother called and Said we forgot to see my Uncle John from Boston.
I think we can seat him at table number 3.
Did your wedding gown come?
Yes, wait till you see it.
I bet it's pretty.
Yes, yes it is.
In the scene from the superhero film The Dark Knight, the Joker tells Harvey Dent who he is. Here is Remy Samarani as the Joker, The Dark Knight.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan, Harvey? I don't have a plan. The mob has plans. The cops have plans. I'm not a schemer, Harvey. I show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. I'm just a wrench in the gears. I hate plans. Yours, theirs, everyone's. I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I happened to cut. I hate plans. Yours, theirs, everyone's. Gordon has plans. Maroney has plans. They're schemers trying to control their worlds. I'm not a schemer, Harvey. I show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. So, when I say what happened to you and your girlfriend Rachel was nothing personal, you know I'm telling the truth. I just did what I do best. I took your plan and turned it on itself. And if I tell the press that tomorrow a truckload of soldiers will get blown up and die, or a gangbanger will get shot, nobody panics because it's all part of the plan. You know what I am, Harvey? I'm an agent of chaos. You know the thing about chaos, Harvey? It is fair.
In this scene from the popular crime drama television series Breaking Bad, Skyler confronts her husband Walt about his secret life. Sean Dessie Madrigal and Anthony Contreras in Breaking Bad.
Morning.
Afternoon.
Wow, really? Shouldn't let me sleep.
You needed it.
Skylar, I'm not exactly sure what happened last night. I may have said some things
Did you
that...
know this Gail Bedecker person?
I can't even focus right now, Skylar.
Gail Bedecker. Did you know him?
Jesus, what exactly did I say last night?
Just enough. Did you work together? Who killed him? Was it the people you worked for?
Definitely not.
Was it somebody who, at some point, might want to do the same to you?
I seriously doubt it. No. Oh my God.
I think I know what happened last night, Walt.
I know exactly what happened last night. I drank too much wine.
You told Hank that the man he was looking for might still be out there, that it might not be this Bedecker after all, and I was up all night wondering why you would say that to him.
Because I was drunk, Skylar?
No, but then I was remembering your black eye, your business disagreement that you don't want to talk about.
I don't want to talk about any of this. Ever. The firewall, all right? Church and state. That's how we need to approach this thing.
And then I remembered the message you left me the other day. When you said you loved me, when I heard that, I thought, maybe, I don't know, that you were regretting what's happened between us, and I get that. After last night, Walt, I think you're scared. I think that message was some kind of goodbye.
No, Skylar.
I think last night was a cry for help.
Jesus, a cry for help?
I think some part of you wants Hank to catch you.
Wow. Wow, that is just, that is it. That is it exactly. You're like Dr. Joyce Brothers here.
If he caught you, at least this would all be over.
Yeah, you know what? That is like just a huge weight just lifted right off me. Now I understand who I am. Thank you. Thank you.
Walt, I've said it before. If you are in danger, we go to the police.
I don't want to hear about the police.
I do not say that lightly. I know what it could do to this family, but if it's the only real choice we have, if it's either that or you getting shot when you open your front door.
I don't want to hear about the police.
You're not some hardened criminal, Walt. You are in over your head. That's what we tell them, and that's the truth.
It's not the truth.
Of course it is. A school teacher, cancer, desperate for money,
All right, we're done here.
roped into working for, unable to even quit. You told me that yourself, Walt. Jesus, what was I thinking? Walt, please, let's both of us stop trying to justify this whole thing and admit that you're in danger.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? Even if I told you, you wouldn't believe me. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. It disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, Skylar, clearly you have no idea who you are speaking to right now. So let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Joan of Arc is famous for leading the French army to a pivotal victory during the 100 Years' War, inspiring the French people and helping to crown Charles VII as king. Believing she was guided by divine voices, her leadership and courage during the war turned the tide in favor of France. She was later captured, tried for heresy, and burned at the stake, becoming a national heroine and eventually a Catholic saint. Here to play St. Joan in this powerful speech is Brienne de Leon in St. Joan.
Yes, they told me not to listen to your words nor trust to your charity. You promised me my life, but you lied. You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead. It is not the bread and water I fear. I can live on bread. When have I asked for more? It is no hardship to drink water if the water be clean. Bread has no sorrow for me, and water no affliction. But to shut me out from the light of the sky and the sight of the fields and the flowers, to chain my feet so that I can no longer ride with the soldiers nor climb the hills, to make me breathe foul, damp darkness, and keep me from everything that brings me back to the love of God when your wickedness and foolishness tempt me to hate him. Oh, this is worse than the furnace in the Bible that was heated 7 times. I can do without my war horse. I could drag him out in his skirt. I could let the bears and the trumpets and the knights and soldiers pass me and leave me behind as they leave the other women. If only I can still hear the wind in the trees, the larks in the sunshine, the young lambs crying through the healthy frost, and the blessed, blessed church bells that send my angel voices to me in the wind. But to take these things away from me, I cannot live. And by you wanting to take these things away from me, I know that your counsel is of the devil, and that mine is of God.
In this comedic monologue, a student is not prepared for her oral report presentation in class, but she does her very best to convince the teacher and class that she knows what she's talking about. Here's Jillian Muley in Global Warming.
Hi everybody, I'm Jilly, and today I'll be doing a presentation on global warming. I really liked this topic. It was interesting. I loved studying about it, and it was really just a fascinating subject and topic. So our planet's getting way warmer, and that's awesome because you have places like the North Pole that don't have any warmth, and the polar bears there are really cold, and the Antarctic poles are really frozen, and the Antarctic Circle is getting more square shaped and less circular. So global warming gives us all our photosynthesis, which is good because there's not enough light for photos in the North Pole, because you need light to take photos. The polar bears don't have light. So that's furthermore, moreover, and lastly, why global warming helps keep the planet from getting really dark and cold. And honestly, we should take the steps to further help the planet warm up, because everyone honestly deserves to take photos. So, yeah, that's my presentation, thanks.
I'm feeling warmer already. In this original scene written by Dorothy Segar Morgan, a paranoid man is worried about his upcoming therapy session. The therapist is Chuck Redman, and the patient is Remy Savarani in Snowball.
Oh, hello, Jim. This is Dr. Cooter, just calling to confirm your appointment for this Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah, please call me James. Anything I need to bring?
Oh, no, just yourself. I've got all your prior records from your prior doctor.
Anything else?
Just bring your insurance card, we'll scan it in.
Scan it? I don't like the sound of that. What do you mean by scanning it?
Well, just the receptionist will take your card and enter it right into the computer.
I guess that's all right if she won't say anything to anyone about our session.
No, she won't, and you'll get it right back, and only the receptionist will see it.
I guess it's okay if she sees it and won't say anything to anyone.
No, definitely not. And there's just one more thing I want to mention. I bring my little white dog Snowball into the office with me. You aren't allergic to dogs, are you, James? Jim, are you there?
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting anyone else in the room with us.
Well, Snowball's just a tiny toy poodle. He sleeps quietly under my desk while we talk.
I understand.
I don't like to leave him home alone for more than an hour or two at a time, you see.
I get that.
Well, it's just that Snowball has severe anxiety and separation issues from his childhood in an abusive home before I adopted him. I'm working with a canine psychiatrist friend of mine.
I completely understand.
You know, James, some clients find Snowball's presence very comforting. Don't worry, he won't interrupt us, doesn't bark, doesn't even snore.
It's not that. It's a matter of personal privacy. I just wasn't expecting anyone else in the room with us in our session.
Well, he is a dog, James.
Are you sure he won't talk to anyone?
Yes, I can assure you, James, he won't talk to anyone ever.
Are you positive about that? I just want to be sure before I come in.
Yes, James, I can confidently assure you he will not be talking to anyone.
I guess it's okay if he won't talk to anyone.
Oh, absolutely, James. You've got my promise, and Snowball's too. As a matter of fact, he's right here. Snowball, say hello to James.
Okay.
All righty then. Well, Snowball and I will see you Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Neil Simon wrote the romantic comedy Barefoot in the Park as a play, and it was later made into a hit movie with Jane Fonda and Robert Redford. Newlyweds Corey and Paul are in love, but kind of mismatched. She's a free spirit, and he's a stuffed shirt lawyer. In this scene, they're having their first fight in their brand new apartment. Please welcome Shonda Madrigal and Ricky Congello in Barefoot in the Park.
I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the winter?
No, because there isn't the least bit of adventure in you. Do you know what you are? You're a watcher. See, there are watchers in this world, and there are doers, and the watchers sit around watching the doers do. Well, tonight, you watched and I did.
Yeah, well, it was harder to watch what you were doing than it was for you to do what I was watching.
You won't let your hair down for a minute. You can't even relax for one night. Boy, Paul, sometimes you act like a...
What, a stuffed shirt?
I didn't say that.
That's what you're implying.
That's what you're anticipating. I didn't say you're a stuffed shirt, but you are extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified. When was I proper and dignified?
All right. The other night, at Delfino's, you were drunk, right?
Right, I was stoned.
There you are. I didn't know it until you told me in the morning. You're a funny kind of drunk. You just sat there looking unhappy and watching your coat.
I was watching my coat because I saw someone else watching my coat. Look, if you want, I'll get drunk for you sometime. I'll show you a slob, make your hair stand on end.
All right, Paul.
When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right. You always look right. You always say the right things. You're very close to being perfect.
That's a rotten thing to say.
I have never seen you without a jacket. I always feel like such a slob compared to you. You know, before we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
That's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's just the trouble. Like Thursday night, you wouldn't walk barefoot in the park with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees.
Exactly. That's very sensible and logical, except it isn't any fun.
You know, maybe I am too proper and dignified for you. Maybe you would have been happier with someone a little more colorful, a little more flamboyant, like the geek.
Oh, well, you'd be a lot more lax than a stuffed shirt.
Oh, I thought you said I wasn't.
Oh, well, you are now.
I'm not gonna listen to this. I have a court case in the morning.
Where are you going?
To sleep.
Now? How can you sleep now?
I'm gonna close my eyes and count kniches. Good night.
You can't go to sleep now. We're having a fight.
You have the fight. When you're through, turn up the lights.
Ooh, that gets me insane. You can't even control your emotions.
Look, I'm just as upset as you are. But when I'm hungry, I eat. When I'm tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too, don't deny it. I've seen you.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a little.
You don't consider this a crisis? Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
It does? When did that happen?
Just now. Just now, it's suddenly very clear to me that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Because I won't walk barefoot in the park with you in the winter? Corey, you haven't got a case. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this. I'm angry, can't you see that?
Corey, it's 2:15. If I can go to sleep in about a half an hour, then I can get about 5 hours worth of sleep. I'll call you from court tomorrow and we can fight over the phone.
You will not go to sleep. You will stay here and fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hangs on breathing fishbowls and poofla-poo pie, it's not worth saving. I am now going to crawl into our tiny, little single bed. If you can't join me, we will be sleeping from left to right tonight.
You won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
Corey, will you bring a pail? The ceiling's dripping.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I really, really hate you.
Corey, there's one thing I learned in court. It's be careful when you're tired and angry. You might say something you will soon regret. I am not tired and angry.
And a coward.
And I will now say something I soon will regret. All right, Corey. Maybe we have nothing in common. Maybe we rush into this whole marriage thing a little too fast. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe two people should have to take more than a blood test. Maybe they should have to be checked for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
All right. Why don't you get it passed in the Supreme Court? Only those couples bearing a letter from their psychiatrist proving you're well-adjusted will be permitted to marry.
You're impossible.
You're unbearable.
You belong in a nursery school.
Will be a lot more fun than the home for the fuddy-duddies.
All right, Corey, let's not.
No, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. I don't want you near me ever again.
Now wait a minute, Corey.
No, I can't look at you. I can't even be in the same room with you now.
Why?
I just can't, that's all. Not when you feel this way.
When I feel what way?
The way you feel about me!
Corey, you're hysterical.
I am not hysterical. I know exactly what I'm saying, Paul. It's no good between us and it never will be again!
Holy cow.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cry.
Pete's sake, cry. Go ahead and cry.
Don't you tell me when to cry. I'll cry when I want to cry. And I'm not going to have my cry until you are out of this apartment.
What do you mean out of this apartment?
Well, you certainly don't think we're going to live here together, do you? After tonight?
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. I want a divorce.
A divorce? What?
I'm sorry, Paul. I can't discuss it anymore. Good night.
Where are you going?
To bed.
You can't, not now.
You did before.
That was in the middle of a fight. This is in the middle of a divorce.
I can't talk to you when you're hysterical. Good night.
In this offbeat monologue, a self-absorbed girl explains how she got a free churro. Here is Riley Shin in Free Churro.
I stopped at a Jack in the Box on the way to this. And the girl at the counter asked me, "Hiya, are you having an awesome day?" Oh my God. Not how are you doing? No, are you having an awesome day? Which was pretty shitty because it puts the onus on me to like disagree with her, because if I'm not having an awesome day, like I'm the negative one, you know? Usually when people ask me how I'm doing, the real answer is, I'm doing shitty, but I can't say that because I don't have a good reason to be doing shitty. So if I say I'm doing shitty, they just ask why, what's wrong? And I have to be like, I don't know, all of it. But today when the girl at the Jack in the Box asked me if I was having an awesome day, I thought, well, you know, actually today I'm allowed to feel shitty. Today I have a good reason. So I turn to the girl and I say, well, my mom died. And then she starts crying. Oh, and now I have to comfort her, which is really annoying. And meanwhile, there's this line of people forming behind me, and they're giving me these real judgy looks, you know, because I made the Jack in the Box girl cry. And she's crying, and she's like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And I have to be like, it's fine, it's fine. Well, you know, it's not fine, but it's fine. And look, I would really like to order a double Jack meal, and I kind of have somewhere to be. So maybe enough with the crying and more with the frying, yeah? And the girl apologizes again, and she offers me a free churro with my meal. And as I'm leaving, I think, I just got a free churro because my mom died. Nobody tells you that when your mom dies, you get a free churro.
In this contemporary monologue, a young woman confronts her fiancé about a surprising revelation just before they're going to be married. Here is Jessica Knight in and Out.
I lost 75 pounds. I lost 75 pounds. And you're sorry? You're sorry? You're sorry? After I did it for you? No, not just 3 years. My entire life. After I based my future around our wedding. After I based my entire concept of self-esteem off of the fact that you're willing to marry me. And you're sorry? Thank God my parents are dead. This would have killed them. Are you really gay? Is there any other time you could have told me this? I'm wearing the wedding dress that you picked out. I highlighted my hair because you said I needed shimmer. I believed you, and I loved you. And I pretended not to notice the Streisand thing. I thought that you were just smarter than me, and more creative, and sensitive. And I thought that you were just the most wonderful man that ever lived. I thought you could just change my life and show me the whole world. And I thought that you could make me feel like the most beautiful woman instead of the girl that nobody wanted.
Up next, Dorothy Seagar Morgan presents her original audio monologue, Spiritual Gangsta, featuring shaman Shirley Sue, a southern self-proclaimed healer whose dubious methods can get up close and personal with your chakras. Here's Dorothy in Spiritual Gangsta.
Whoa, wow, what a crowd tonight. Welcome, y'all. I am Shaman Shirley Sue, also known as the Spiritual Gangsta. So, tonight I'm doing a little hands-on demonstration and talk on healing your chakras, based upon my best-selling book, Healing and Clearing Your Chakras, on sale tonight, half price at the back of the room. So, people often be like, Shirley Sue, are you bona fide? I said, am I bona fide? Oh, ma'am, not only am I bona fide, I'm certified too. I took a weekend seminar down in Tennessee, and a woman named Chakra Julie Khan, she cleared all kinds of bad energy. Oh, which I blame my ex-husband, Billy Ray, for. That man was like a spiritual kidney stone. So, a little bit about me before we begin. Like most of y'all out there, I was a former drug addict, an alcoholic, and a sex addict. I'm looking over there. I see a few of you over there. Yes. Yeah. You know, I was sipping wine and looking fine, and I was doing drugs and giving hugs. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I was in and out of prison and rehab a few times, but you know, I was heavily medicated. But now I am heavenly meditated. Woo! Yes! Amen. So, I know most of y'all have heard of the 7 chakras, right? Right? Yes, amen? You know, there are these little spinning discs that kind of go from the top all the way down your spine. Sometimes they get stuck and fucked up. So tonight, we're gonna unfuck them. We're gonna manifest some good shit tonight. But, you know, I might run out of time, so in the interest of time, I'm gonna ask my spirit guides for a little guidance as to what would be the best chakra for a healing for y'all tonight. Which one you need that most? So give me a second here. Whew. I hear y'all. I got it. They are saying the first chakra. Oh my. Oh, I'm getting all tingly. That's my favorite one. So I'm going to give you a little demonstration of how this thing goes. Well, now you all know, maybe some of you don't, that you all have a healing power in your very palms. Now, it's not quite as strong as mine, but it will be if you come to some more of my seminars. So you want to just feel and see that stream of nice, healing, white light. And you can rub your hands together and feel the warmth there. And I want you to see this nice ball of white light. Yes, expand it, contract it, and it's full of healing energy. So now, what we're going to do with all of that is we're going to go right down to our first chakra, right down. It's called our root chakra, right here. And we're just going to, we're going to get a healing. We're going to lift that just do it and feel it. Now, yes, y'all. Oh, yes. Release. Unlock. Come on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, boy, I don't know about y'all, but I certainly got a healing there. Anybody else? Oh, my. I see it all over your faces. Other body parts there. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. That's kind of the end of my little talk tonight. But I'll be in the back of the room signing books, and I have something very special for y'all. It is a private healing session from Shaman Shirley Sue. And yeah, so you got to sign up for this. It's only $2.50. Normally I charge $6.99. Very private, very hands-on. So some of y'all want it. Come on, go on back there and sign up, all right? Thank y'all for coming to my seminar. Oh, namaste.
I'm sorry, I have nothing to say. Okay. To close our show, we have Best in Show, a mockumentary comedy film co-written by Christopher Guest and Eugene Levy. In this scene, a couple is explaining to their therapist why they think their dog is upset with them. The therapist is Chuck Redman, and the couple is Ricky Congello and Anthony Contreras in Best in Show.
I imagine the best place to begin is at the beginning. So how did you two meet?
We met at Starbucks. Not the same Starbucks, but we saw each other at different Starbuckses across the street from each other. And Hamilton got up the courage to walk across the street one day and approach me.
I had seen him at law school, and I know that sometimes he'd be at one Starbucks, and I'd be at the other Starbucks, and so I just said to myself, you know what? Next weekend, I'm gonna go to that other Starbucks. But then he'd be at the other Starbucks, and I'd be at the other Starbucks, and so we kind of just missed each other.
He's so good.
I remember what I was drinking when I met you. It was a grande espresso.
That's right, and I thought that was really sexy. I was drinking cappuccinos.
I remember.
And then I went to lattes, and then now a double espresso.
And now I'm a big old chai tea latte soy milk kind of guy.
Soy.
Because of the lactose.
You're lactose intolerant.
And so I walked across the street, and there you were, and oh my God.
Working on my Mac.
And I had my Mac, and then I looked over, and he was reading a J. Crew catalog, and I thought to myself, that is so weird, because I was such a huge J. Crew person myself. I still am. And sometimes we'll go into Starbucks on a Saturday, and I'll hand him an LL Bean catalog, and I'll say, okay, honey, find out what's new. And then he has 5 minutes to find what's new.
They've been around forever. We are so lucky. We are so lucky to have been raised amongst catalogs.
Oh my God, it is so much easier. I mean, especially, you don't have to deal with people as much. You can just talk to them on the phone.
Or not. Beatrice has been showing signs of depression.
She's also been very, very angry with us ever since she saw us having sex.
When you were having sex, was it different or unusual in any way?
We got a book. Kama Sutra. I lit some candles and got myself in a position that wasn't very easy for me. Emotionally. It's called the Congress of the Cow.
What did she do when she saw you?
She didn't do anything. She just stood there, staring at us.
She didn't say anything?
Didn't say a word.
What would you like to say to Beatrice right now?
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Beatrice, look at Daddy. We're right here. Would you look at us, please, Beatrice?
She's not listening to you. She's nervous. She's freaking out. You get the busy beans in the crate.
Where is it?
It should be in the crate.
Why didn't you have it out to begin with?
It's in the crate.
I don't see it in here. I don't see it in here. I don't see it.
Oh God, Hamilton!
It's not in the crate. I'm trying to tell you that it's not in the crate. There's no busy bee in the crate. You left it in the park. You go to the park and you get her busy bee. Go! Run! Daddy's gonna go get your busy bee. That's all right. Just look at me. Don't listen. Okay? Look at him. I'm sorry, Beatrice. I'm sorry.
Okay, we'd like to thank all our actors for their great performances. I'd like each of them to come up individually for a quick bow. We've got Anthony Contreras. Brianne De Leon. Take a bow.
You're not going to give me an intro? Okay.
Yeah. Our teacher!
I would just like to thank you all for being here tonight, and I'm going to cry. They did such a good job. Everybody worked so hard. And we had a lot of new people here today who had never done a show with us before. And we went through sicknesses, we went through vacations. It was really tough, and everybody had a lot of work, and you did great. You cried, you made me cry. But I'm just so proud of everybody, and I want to thank you very much, and Yeah, thank you, John, for emceeing. Thank you, Greg, for videoing, and thank you all, and thank you guys for being amazing. We gotta get a quick picture. Can everybody crunch together? I don't know, we want the center guy.
No doubt.
Smile. Wait, one more.
Hurry.